There really is no replacement for hard work. You do have to work hard, and everybody's working hard these days. However, it's important to have a work-life balance and to stay fit and healthy, and that allows you to be creative and experience what's going on in the world and bring that to the workplace and can add more to what you're doing with your own work. I think as well, manners are really important. My parents drummed that into me. It's important to say thank you. Very few people do it, and it's amazing how far it goes. And also, if a job is well done, recognise that. Again, very few people either send a thank you note or send a note and say well done or that was a great job, and it's amazing. You'll stand out from the crowd with that. As well as that, throughout your career, make sure to network, get to know people, be genuine. Don't do it as a form of, oh, I'm only doing it because I want something. Actually be genuine, be interested in the people, and keep your contacts throughout your career. Never be afraid to ask questions. You never look stupid by asking questions. And I mean, I know we've all heard it, there's no such thing as a stupid question, but there really isn't. And by showing interest, that person will be more engaged with you. There's a term, every day is a school day. We've always got something to learn. Never be afraid to ask. Never be afraid to ask for help, but also never be afraid to ask for clarification. And in that way, then we learn. And as well as that, it's amazing what lessons you will learn from other people and advice you will get, and it'll help you to avoid pitfalls. I think it's extremely important to set goals and have a plan. And I would say to people that should be not just for business. You should always have that as well for your personal life. I read some research somewhere which said that something like only 2% of people actually write down their goals, both business and personal. But those that do write them down, there's a 95% achievement rate. So what you should do is have your big goals every year, whether it's Christmas or January when you're doing your New Year's resolutions. Write them down, especially your personal ones. Be clear, but then break each goal down into subsections and then put timings against them. And what's the first step that you need to do towards your goal? Put your timings through, try and make them realistic, and then review them regularly. Some people print them out and put them on their fridge. Other people keep them in their diary, but make sure to review them, I would say minimum once a month. And it's amazing what you'll achieve. And then at the end of the year, tick off what you've done. And if you don't do that, you nearly forget what you've achieved. So it gives you a sense of accomplishment and really almost like a self-pat on the back. But apart from that, you will achieve so much more and therefore feel good about yourself. It's not something I've always done. I've done it for, I would think, maybe the last 7 years or so. And I've got to be honest, hand on heart, I don't achieve everything every year. So some of the goals move out, and sometimes I'm copying goals from last year into this year, more on my personal life maybe than business. But what it means is, even though some of the timings might be slightly fluid, at least they do get done.